I just stayed on my own. And I discovered that he was not coming close to me.
Yeah, what
He was coming close to me. And he came as an innocent boy.
Which I am.
Very innocent.
My name is Biodun Shotonwa.
I'm Ugochi Faith Shotonwa.
The Shotonwa.
The Shotonwa.
The truth. Alright. You just said I should say the truth. Alright. Nothing but the truth. We attended the same church and we started very young. We were young together in this church, and she happened to be my friend. And we're in the same choir together, but we were not dating while we were in the choir. She was a friend to my friend girls, and I happened to be this guy that I have two ladies that moved with me, and she happened to be the third one that actually I don't talk to herself. So I don't know how it started. I think the one that happened to be very close to me moved away from this neighborhood, and probably maybe I needed somebody to replace that one. And because I have seen her that this is Omo Igbo, she understand, this is Okoro babe, and that was how I started. She understand, and we started as a friend. That's just it.
Oh, okay. I think he has said it all. Like I can actually pinpoint at a point that he used to have some guys, male friends, all of them, they play with me, but he's the only one. He doesn't talk to me. He will just frown. Whenever they are moving around and they see me, every one of them will come and talk to me. He will just stay away. And I'm like, one day I was now wondering, what's wrong with this guy? What is he feeling like? You know? And I don't even look at him. It is those people that play with me. Some of them even name me, they call me. There's one of them who say, sister always smiling, and I will smile, you know? That until the day I met with that friend of mine. We were friends, and then she introduced me to him, and we were all moving together. We go for rehearsals together, and then later on the lady moved away from our church, and then before then, so I just stayed on my own, and I discovered that he was not coming close to me.
Yeah,
he was coming close to me, and he came as an innocent boy.
Which I am.
Very innocent. As a friend, I'm like, okay, I know being a good girl, I'm not a good person. I just accepted him that okay, since the female friend is no longer there, let me just feel him, you know. So we always talk. We talk generally. We don't talk, just talk generally. I asked him about his family. He also asked mine, and then from there and there, we started talking. So.
You know, the thing is, you know, we all should not deceive ourselves. We all should not deceive ourselves. The first thing, as a man, the first thing that you have to see first is see fine babe. Then every other thing has to be the character wise. You look at her, she's a good girl. And she's this kind of person. She has these positive vibes around her. I actually don't talk much then. I think she actually opened my mouth, and I became somebody that I think I talk now. Because of that. So yeah, that's it. Concerning that, from my own side, we are cool people. You know, Ijebu side, the Ijebu, we are very good people, nice, accommodating. Yes, bro, it is actually not easy when you leave Lagos here. You are traveling down to Imo State to pick a sister there, to pay that bride price, that big money. You understand what I'm saying? It is not easy. There are so many of them, as in their brothers, they don't get married to themselves. They decide to come down to Yoruba land, where apart from being rosy, where it is cheaper, and they even tend to, return the money back to say, Taomawa. She understand. But this time around, I decided to help them, But it was cool generally. It was cool. There was no, I believe it was just God. You understand? It was something that was divinely planned by God, and everything was just perfect from my own side.
The point was my own parents, especially my dad, at first he didn't accept it. He was like, wow, my first child, my first daughter in Igbo land, going to Yoruba land. No. It was really a tough one from my own side. They did not accept him.
So can I just chip in something? You know, where they see you and they look at you and tell you that this one that is wearing jeans and t-shirts, how will he pay bride price? You understand what I'm saying? This is reality. It is not. I am not cooking up anything here. They look at you and they tell you that, you know, sometimes as a guy now, you want to go and see your babe, you have to pass their street, you walk down the street, and the father sees you and just say, "She na him be that." So now yeah, this boy that one for you. This boy wey dey wear jeans up and down. This one fit pay by price like this. But my brother, I fought it and I came out on top. Share yourself.
So you have actually finished.
No.
I'm not speechless. I don't know what. All right. So yes, it actually was like that. I think one of the reasons was this matter of he can't do it now. He can't, But thank God, it was prayer. Let me just say, it was God that did it, because my daddy was this kind of person. He's very strict.
No, it's very difficult.
Very difficult. Because if it was by my own effort or anybody's effort, I wouldn't have married him.
Who's your story?
He's my wife now. He's my wife now. I'm this cool, calculated guy. I don't fight with anybody. I don't argue with anybody. I go on my own. My wife is stubborn.
Why are you saying this to me? And I'm not stubborn. I'm not stubborn. It's just that
it's just that the mama. These are no grief for anybody.
Yes, the thing is, if I actually bring up an issue and I see that this thing has to be done, and if it's not done at that moment, because I see that women, we forecast. God has helped us with that. We see ahead of time. So most times when I talk to him, he won't want to listen. But I'm like, you just have to listen, because this marriage must work. So I think maybe that's the stubbornness aspect of it. You understand? So about telling that he must work, and then before you know it, you're like, I will not do it. But when he sees me insisting that this thing has to be done, then when he does it, I think that maybe that's the area he thinks I'm stubborn about it. My husband is this kind of person. If he wants to do something, if you don't follow him bomber to bomber, he will postpone it. Yes, he will postpone it. So, and then I don't like postponing things. If you want to do something, let's do it. And to the glory of God, he has actually changed. So he's now a man that when he wants to do anything, he tells you, okay, we are doing it now. And I'm like, I'm happy. You understand? So at least if it is stubbornness, is on the positive side. I've won something, isn't it? Wow.
So basically, you have accepted that you are stubborn.
Yeah, so on the positive side, yeah. Yes, let me just start with, before we got married, we did a lot of sacrifice he tried. I can say it anywhere. He tried. In fact, to the extent that in my area there, everybody knows him. Some of our church members were like, wow. Some of them were even gossiping like Papa. They will say this one, he doesn't even have work. Nobody that doesn't know him. So he actually tried. He did more than I expected. Then when we now got married, the thing is, he was a responsible boy from the beginning.
No, uncle. He was. So he's no longer.
Okay, he from the beginning he was a responsible boy, in the sense that his parents attested to it that he's good. He's very good in taking care of the house and all that. Do you understand? So when I got married, all right, when we got married, he was for me. He was always assisting me with the house chores and all that. So even when I conceived my first child, my husband was all over me. He does not even allow me to talk anything. He does it for me. Do you understand? So after the first child, second baby came again. He was still, he was still there. The next one was like, bro, started. Shifting. He started shifting. I had to call him one. I said, bros, no, don't do this one now. This is you. This is what you used to help me there. Leave this matter. I'm moving on. Dad, you won't do that. Do you understand? So, but still, I won't say he's still not helping. Or even up to now, he's still, but it's not like at the beginning when we newly got married. I think we are both.
It is me.
No, bros. We did today. We are together. You know, I just noticed that God has actually married His mind to mine. It's like it's as if we were now brought up from the same womb. If anything happens and I start feeling bad about it, he also feels bad about it, and it all happens at the same time. So yeah, I don't think we are both easy.
Yeah, she's my twin sister. I'm actually accepted.
That's the point. I've seen it that way, that we are splitting healthy rhyme. Number one, my husband is before we got married, and we're like, okay, I want to start with baking soap. He's this kind of person. He has a particular baking soap he uses, and me, anyone goes for me. I don't discriminate anyone. Any baking soap that is good, I use it. But he will tell you, this one, you can never change it. And I'm like, wow. At the beginning, I was like, wow. That's when we have not even gotten married. I said, okay. So when we now got married, and it happens that, okay, we started buying the soap he wanted, and at a point, the soap disappeared. I think it's Joy soap or Lost soap. Lost soap is no longer in vogue. And I'm like, bro, Safa, Lost is not in the market. How are we going to do it? It was still, I said, bro, forget. There are other soaps. I got a better one. Do you understand? And I'm like, use it. There's nothing, it will help you. Then another thing about him is that he will tell me that he doesn't sleep with somebody beside him. He likes sleeping alone. Wow. And I'm like, wow. And he was so serious about it. He said, bro, how are we going to do it? We want to get married. How is it going to be? You know, gradually, I started getting close to him, started moving close to him, and before you know it, we started sleeping together. So it's no longer, these are strong things so that he doesn't play with, like, no. Do you understand? So to that also, I warn him.
Who is the finest? Do you know? Who is the finest?
Now my babe there's this my brother that I usually tell him something that he will tell me that, Jordan, you should accept it. No, you will find. It is better we get a fine babe so that we can help our children. She understand? And I did that. See my children and see fine babes. She understand? They have to look like my wife so that
Man, you are testing.
Yes.
No, you too, you say, but not fine.
The guy is fine. But the point is, you know what?
It's just for us to just press that button. He doesn't bite. She understand? Just, subscribe, press that thing there.
Yeah. Yoruba Gold TV.
Yeah.
Is the best.
Hit the like button. Comment on the comment section. Then you can now subscribe and also ring the bell button for notification. Thank you very dearly.